in Week 16.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 53 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of defenses, and this clearly...
Touchdown! That's caught. A great effort there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants take it right down. Throwing on first down. Parks. Got a man. It's Diaby Brown, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The numbers for Brown from a week ago: 4 catches, 61 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defense. We'll take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side is Ingram. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Flushed out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis.
There he goes left side. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So that changes things, no doubt. We thought we might be on the verge of our initial score of the game, but after that interception...
The long return.
Yeah, then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points up.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And here's a give to Gibson.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And Washington has taken the lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
52 for Mike, boys, 52. I'm going to come back. Mike 52. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple.
first and 10. Parks. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Back to throw. Parks. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Parks. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Off play action. Parks. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Up a 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 6. Back to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wildcard spots with 2 weeks to go, but you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
Eluding the a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The final shot before break. Parks. He'll find Gibson here complete.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
So we have come upon halftime, and we now proceed to the start of the second half. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line component.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. Parks.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
They need stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
It's fielded at the 45.
So a good punt.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he will take it on in. On 1st and 10, Parks. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, here's Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Giants are right back. In this football game.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Completion here to Claypool. Breaks through the contact. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Well, the Giants are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, a run with ETN. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 40 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. On first down, Parks. They'll get this off to ETN. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parks. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a yard to go here on second down. Draw play. ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Parks. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Parks. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond at the 23. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in a game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formation.
There he goes, right side.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Giants are once again going to retake. They'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. To throw on 3rd down. Parks. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A great come from behind.